How's it going, everyone? My name is Joe Cox, and thank you for tuning in to Joe C. Cox Photo. First and foremost, we do have a new plan for the video. Second, this is going to be an unscripted video. And third, this is going to cover my own personal workflow, so there will be some things included, some things excluded. If you missed the last video, you can find it somewhere on the screen now, but we did cover the library filter in Adobe Lightroom. Today's video, we are still working in Adobe Lightroom, specifically the library module, but we are going to be covering that left column in there. So let's go ahead and dive on in. First thing you will notice is up top, we are in the library module. And today we are going to be covering this entire left column. So real quick before we dive on in, I do want to make it known that you can't hide or show this column at any time. The way you do that is just going over to this little triangle on the edge of the, on this case, on the edge of the screen, and you just go ahead and click that. And click it to reopen, click to hide it, and of course if you hover over it, it will temporarily open that screen. But we want that open today, and we're going to start up top with Navigator. It might be closed for you. If it is, just go ahead and click to open that. Next, we are going to go ahead and select a photo. So what Navigator is doing is it's giving us a preview of our photo, and it's giving us a much easier way to navigate around it. So if we go ahead, and you'll notice at the very top, there's 3 different zoom options. If we start over on the left and go click on that little up and down arrow, we do have fit versus fill. So if we hit fit, you'll notice it first and foremost changes us from our grid view into our loop view down here. And when we hit fit, it allowed the full photo to fit with inside our preview screen. So there is a little bit of negative space represented by that gray, but the whole image is there. If we go into fill, you'll notice now we don't have any negative space, but our photo is zoomed in. Next, I do want to show you 100%. 100% is in the middle, and it will always stay 100%. When I say 100%, I am referring to the 100% zoom. Let's go ahead and back out to fit. Lastly, on the far right, you'll notice right now it's set to 200. If you go ahead and click, it'll go up to 200 zoom. Whoops. And if you go ahead and click that up and down arrow, you do have all of these options as well. So you can go all the way to 6%, or you can go all the way in to 1600%. Lastly, when you are in the Navigator over here, you can, instead of clicking and dragging very slowly in this big preview screen, you can make it a rapid transition to wherever you'd like on the photo by clicking and dragging, or even just clicking. But let's go ahead back into fit. Let's go ahead and close our Navigator. Next, we're moving into catalog. Catalog is quite literally just our collection of photos, essentially. So if we hit all photographs, you'll notice it is our full collection of photographs, or our full catalog of photographs. You can see that all 7 are there, and we have 7 on the screen. If we move into all synced photographs, I currently don't have any. This deals with Adobe Cloud stuff. So there again, you can swap different devices. You don't have to have it all centralized or all your filing centralized on one device. You can just export it to the cloud and get your files anywhere. Terrific. Next is going to be quick collection. You'll notice I don't have anything in there, but let's go ahead and change that real quick. So if we go up to all photographs and we want to make a quick selection, or quick collection, excuse me, with a photo, all you have to do is go to this little grayed out circle and click it. What you'll notice is that added our photo into a quick collection. And then lastly, we do have previous import. There again, our last true previous import was from our memory card, and that is why it is bringing up our 3 memory card files. But we're going to go back up to all photographs and click that and close down the catalog. Moving into folders. Folders is nice, good organizational stuff to have. So you'll notice right now in our Lightroom sample folder, it contains 7 photos, which is all 7 of our files. And it does have subfolders. So if we click in the 2023, which there again was our memory card import, it will only show us those 3 files. If we click in the Lightroom tethering example folder, it will only bring up our Lightroom tethering photo. But let's go back into our main folder there, and we do have all 7 photos again. If we go up and close folders and move down to collections, so there are 3 different types of collections that you can create. So you can go up and create a new collection, and it is what's known as a regular collection. So you can add any photo in there that you decide. Hey you, yes you, quick interruption to your video. Did you know that I also make merch for this channel? I've got things like coffee cups for you. I've got you covered with wall art. I've even got you covered with hoodies and other apparel. I mean, just check out all of this good stuff. So not only are your purchases going to supporting this channel and helping others become more educated on photo and video, but a portion of those proceeds also get donated to the Simplify in America's Fund. So not only are you helping out this channel right here, but you're also supporting the men and women who served in our armed forces. That is kick-ass of you. Way to go, you. But check out the link in the description down below. Go find something you absolutely adore, and let's continue to all support each other out here. It's tough out here. It really is. But I love you. You're each beautiful people, and you know that. But otherwise, let's get you back to your video now. The next kind of collection that we have is going to be a smart collection. A smart collection works by essentially having selections already on your photos. So the smart part of that collection is essentially Lightroom will auto detect whether a photo is rated, flagged, rejected, XYZ, whatever that selection that photo has on it, and it will auto detect that and add it to that smart collection. So if you create a smart collection that's say 5-star photos or above, any photo that you rate with a 5-star will automatically get added to that collection. I hope that clears that up. And then lastly, the last type of selection or collection, goodness gracious, that isn't present or that we saw in our catalog was that quick collection. One of the things about quick collection is there's only one quick collection that Lightroom ever provides you with. You can't like have multiple quick collections. So yeah, that is the one caveat there. Lastly, moving down into publish services, you'll notice I have never used any of them. Basically, it's just a expedited way to export your files directly to a publishing software or destination. So for instance, we could set up a direct expedited export into our hard drive if we click setup. The reason I've never done this, and it says it right here, as soon as you select an export location, you can never change this once that connection has been created. That is the whole reason I've never used any of these, is once you set up that connection, you're kind of stuck with it. So I don't want to do that. But we're going to cancel out of that. And that covers today's video. So that is the left column in Adobe Lightroom. Super easy stuff, mainly navigational and organizational, but super useful. So appreciate you tuning in. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. I would hate for you to miss out on future information that we cover. But have a good one. Bye.